Boom. There we go. We are ready to go. Here we are, everybody. What is up? It is Thursday night. We are 3 Men in the Basement. We got a big night tonight. I'm your host, Everett Otto, coming to you live and direct from the Grotto. Can't wait to get kicking it with you guys tonight. We got a lot of things to talk about. So thank you very much for joining us. And always, I have my Legion of Doom around me, hanging out today, rocking his Canadian hat, I guess, is the Cranky Canadian.
Yeah, there you go.
Cranky Canadian. Say what's up.
What is up, everybody? Representing Canada tonight. Got a bad phone call. My aunt passed away, so I wanted to show a little love to Canada tonight since we're not allowed to cross the border and go to the funeral. But thanks for joining us, everybody. We got some books to show off. We got an unboxing, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Some CGC stuff, and I think a $1,500 giveaway.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We might have a sub giveaway. So
we better. And then running the helm tonight, we have Mr. Nevis's Pride ready to go.
What's going on, everybody? Really happy to be here. Got some really good books to show off. I think some 9.8. So got some good stuff, man. So I'm really happy.
All right. And then last but not least, the man in the cave, taking a day off from producing. He can sit back and enjoy. We have Dave in the cave. What's up, Dave?
What's up, party people? Here we are again. Let's do it.
Here we are again. So before we get started, I want to acknowledge, obviously, the fact that Roger lost a family member today, but also I think in the comic book community, we did lose an icon. Mr. Joe Sinnott passed away today. He was in his 90s. Cheers to Mr. Joe Sinnott. I've actually met him 2 or 3 times. He was just such a great guy to autograph and, to have, God damn it, I hope if I make it that old, I can still sign my name that well. You know what I mean? My God. And,
one of the best SIGs in the business.
One of the best SIGs in the business. And to have him, from what I understand, I was talking to his nephew about 2 months ago, and he was still drawing up till this time. So shout out to Joe Sinnott and all the work that you did and how you changed the Fantastic Four in issue number 5 and changed the thing and worked, forever and really brought the importance to an inker and how important that was. And thank you very much for all you've done for our community, Mr. Joe Sinnott. May you truly rest in peace. So that being said, we have a lot of people in the live chat. Roger, who's hanging out with us?
Let's go. So Michael was first.
Mike was first.
That's it. He said it. Josh Grabs, Sith Lordly, The Butcher. What's up, Jay? Gonna catch me on Jay's live stream this Sunday with Matt Forge. Let's see. We got man from Beantown is here. Brandon Paris, Justin Velez, Uncle Frank, Wesley Campbell, Jesus Ortiz, Happy Hour Sports, The Comic Forge, Johnny Dakota, Wild Bill 2000, Burke Family 54 Comics. What's up, brother? And J Salsa 23. I think that's all we got now. We'll check in later.
Yeah, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Burke Family 54 Comics. He just hit 1,000 subs.
Nice.
He's definitely on the grind. I respect his grind. He's working hard. And to everybody else out there who's trying to work hard to get their YouTube channels up, because man, we all know a 15-minute video don't take 15 minutes to do, right?
No,
not at all, right?
No.
So we've got some mail calls, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go around. We'll do 2 people, then we'll do our 1,500 subscriber giveaway, and we'll wrap it up. So we're going to kick it. You know what I mean? It's important to do it. So who wants to start? Anybody want to start? Hi, Justin. Why don't you start?
All right. So get some books.
Yeah.
All right. So this first book was actually on the Lords of the Long Box cover price top 10. I think last week this was, and and Otto and I are always, when we're on the live show. And sometimes I buy it and I actually text everybody. I say, I just bought this book. So this was Something is Killing the Children, number 7. This was the 1 in 25 variant done by Emma Rios. So if you guys are not reading this, I highly recommend it. So I was really happy to grab this. It was under what they were selling for according to cover price, which was nice. So that was one of my raw books. Next up, these guys just came in today. Super happy, straight out of KRS Comics in California.
You finally got them, huh?
Yeah, no
beauties.
No tracking, just showing up at the door.
That's so strange. I got mine a week ago.
Well,
we ordered them the same day, right? I mean, that's so weird. Huh? And Dave got his 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah, they're panic shipping. Like, just get it out the door. Go.
Pretty much. So, yeah, I'm really happy to have those. Those were done by Warren Lowe. Shout out to KRS Comics, a sponsor of Lords of Longbox. And then I'm going to get into some of my CGC stuff, guys. I posted some of these books on my Instagram if you guys follow me. Basically, what I did was a 9.8 submission for all Nothing But Star Wars books. So some of the books
I don't believe you did it on Star Wars.
I did. I can't believe it, but that's not going to be my big one. My big one, I'm going to do like Gary does it. I'm going to do a video like soon, and then I'm going to send them to CGC, and we're going to see where they're going to come back. But I won't drop the video until sometime closer when they're actually going to be here. So first one up, these were all the 1 in 50 variants. This was done by Alex Ross.
I love that.
Star Wars #1.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cover homage of Star Wars from 1977.
Star Wars #1.
Yep. Really cool. Next up is the 1 in 50 Princess Leia #1. Alex Ross. Got a 3PO in art.
This is very, very linear.
Well, that's the idea. When I had these books since launch, I figured, what, Matt, now's the time to see if they're going to come back 9.8s. And this is hands down the best looking variant, man. Darth Vader #1.
Oh,
that is great. I have that.
Beautiful.
That is just so sick. Alex Ross on that. So those were all the Alex Ross ones. And last but not least, I did show off I did get 3 Dr. Afras, first Dr. Afras, so Darth Vader #3. These I didn't show off, but now's the time. So I have a Kanan, the last Padawan #1.
Oh, look at this guy.
And for all those people who actually care, there it is, guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Justin. Why don't you read that off to us?
First appearance of Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, Chopper, Parasandula, Sabine Wren,
Sabine.
in comics. That's the book, guys, not #6. That's the book.
CGC
how many
says,
first appearances? How many first appearances? 6? Is that what you went over?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in
6
issue
first
1.
appearance. If you're a Star Wars
So I sent in a bunch of them, and I got a bunch back. So I have 2, and I actually have 1 more on my wall, but I'm not grabbing it. So that was that. And because everybody's like, oh well, it is #6.
oh, this guy.
Do you see? It doesn't say anything on there. So Kanan, the last Padawan.
Still looks nice on the 9.8.
Oh, it looks beautiful. This is really one. I like this one too because it's got all the characters. But again, #1 is the book to have. So
Chopper is a great character.
Were
He's
those,
a great droid.
Justin, did you pre-screen these?
yes, pre-screened them 9.8.
Sweet.
And I sold the one in the mystery box on our auction last week. So that person that bought that mystery box got my other Kanan #6. And last but not least, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic #1. There's a ton of first appearances here. I'm not going to read them all off, but really cool book to start off this.
What's the biggest one?
Zanin Karek, because he's like the main character in the series for 50 issues. So there's no like Sith in this first issue. So
Okay.
but this is just a cool thing to have in the event that they ever go back to the Old Republic style. So
Dude, you are
Nice.
so deep in that rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
oh my God.
can't wait till Monday, man.
You can't even call it a rabbit hole anymore.
No, my God, it's like the pit to hell. My God, jeez.
I'm sorry.
It's very
No,
hey,
no, it's
dude.
awesome.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I was having this conversation with Erod the other day because you just got your mystery box, and you were so ahead of this curve with the Star Wars books.
Yeah.
That can you actually tell me when you were like, all right, I need to start buying it? Was it when Clone Wars came back to Netflix, or do you remember exactly when you're like, all right, it's time to get all these? Just so to give us an idea of when you went.
I mean, I probably
Balls
bought
deep in
20
this.
copies in January of Kanan #1, and
Okay.
probably about 6 to 10 of Kanan #6, just because I knew that, and I read that series when it first came out. This was just when really Clone Wars came back, but I was just like, you know what, I'm going to spec on a book, and I think this is a Star Wars character who's cheap enough. I was buying the books for like $2 to $4 a piece. So, I mean, one guy, it was great. One guy, I bought 10. He had so I bought them all. I did a best offer on all of them, and he gave them to me all. So I've slowly been trickling out to you guys in the community. I sold some on the auction, pre-screened a bunch. There's more that are going to Rocket first. Of course, our sponsor, Rocket Comics, they're pressing a bunch. And then they're going to get off the CGC, and we're just going to see what they're going to come back. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I'm not selling any more until there's an official release of Sabine or Ezra or Kanan, because we've also talked about that they're doing a possible live-action Kanan. So
They tell you I'm a big fan
January.
of Sabine.
I heard you are. We were talking pre-show.
And
So
you know what? And watch. I mean, we all feed off of each other. Watching you and all these Kanans. I went out this week and bought 3 myself.
My gosh. So I bought number 2. So I went and bought number 2. I'm like, Justin, I got number 2. Does that mean anything? And he goes, no.
That means you have number 2.
He goes, you got number 2. I go, great. Thanks. I was like, look, Daddy, I found the unicorn. He goes, yeah, forget it. It's a donkey with some horns. I'm
Oh
like,
boy, Justin, you want to field the Super Days question?
yes. So is there a first appearance of Revan in comics? So his first cameo appearance of Darth Revan is Star Wars Tales number 23. I have 3 copies of that. That is going to CGC. His first appearance as Revan when he's a Jedi is Knights of the Old Republic number 9. It's too far away, but I do have 2 copies of that and a 9.8. And then his origin is in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic number 42. So those are the 3 books. If you're a Revan fan, you need to be checking that out. And also for issue 42 is the first origin also of Malik. So
nice. Okay.
You guys are Knights of the Old Republic. And I actually have pre-ordered. If you guys check out GameStop, GameStop actually has exclusive Funko Pops for Revan and Darth Malik. I pre-ordered at least 3 of them at 3 different stores so I can pre-order more than one. So I'm excited for those to come out in July.
Oh my God.
I'm down that rabbit hole.
No, dude, that's it, man. Good for you, though. But I mean, I respect the hustle. I mean, you went full on in this, and it seems to be paying off. And I just looked up a Kanan number 198, and there was like 4 days left on it, and it was at $200. So you wonder where it's going to, when it's going to stop. So good for you, man. And it's a great story too, though.
I'm glad I got my
story.
3.
Really? My God. Great. Jesus Christ. All right, so we've got 1 comic haul down. Anybody want to go next? Dave in the Cave, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. Mine's
right.
relatively quick. It's only 3 books, so let's just go here. So we'll go. Oh, finally! Finally! This thing is gorgeous. Love it. And the book behind it is actually the reason it was delayed. So, the 1 in 25 Batman 92. This thing's very nice as well. And then I have a ton of stuff coming in. Probably the next show I'll be able to show this off, show off all of that stuff. Excuse me, Jesus. But I'll show off this. This is my upgraded copy. 9.6.
Let's talk about that.
Amazing Spider-Man 252. Shout out
old label.
Yeah. Shout out AA Comics. Aaron.
Yeah. What grade was that, Dave? I'm sorry.
This is a 9.6.
That's a 9.6. Really old label.
Yeah.
God, I've never seen that label, for Christ's sakes.
Anything that you can see pressable on it by
Not really. Not really. I mean,
it hasn't been pressed, so
there's a little bit of a wave right here.
Right.
I mean, I might pop it. I don't know.
Oh, you gotta roll the bones.
You gotta roll the bones,
yeah,
right?
old
label, man. Why not?
I would definitely.
Nice.
I would definitely take the chance on that.
But yeah,
nice.
I had an 8.5, then I had a 9.2, and now I have a 9.6. So
wow, great.
Awesome.
Just good stuff. All right. So we are going to hear a word from our sponsors, Rocket Comics, before we get into our subscriber giveaway. So as you guys know, we speak about Rocket Comics quite often. One of the best pressers in the business. They're your one-stop shop. They had their COAs. They had a lot of things going on, but we did a little commercial for them. So we're going to play that before we get down to our 1,500 subscriber giveaway. So hit it, Justin. Nice. Here we go. Roger and I must have, between Roger and I, we must have 25 books there right now, Raj, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm about 20.
Any word? Any word on those?
No, I haven't. I haven't heard from the guys yet, but I will definitely do it. And you know what? As Roger says that, when you get a hold of Rocker Comics, they have the best customer service in the business. Melissa is absolutely fantastic. She gets back to you right away. I'm still waiting on this Foom book from C2E2, and it's a magazine book, and they told me it's going to take a while.
You got a shout out to them. Home and NY Warriors for the $10 super chat.
Nice.
Love it. Thank you very much. I was on with them on Tuesday night, man. Yeah, shout out to Biggie and all his crew, and shout out to Thorough. He just
they started. It was past your bedtime.
You guys are all down. Can we talk about the haters right here? Like, so let's talk about this. Otto gets up early, right? Otto gets up early, but I was also a napper. So Roger, and we did talk about this on the New York Warriors. That Roger's just in all these auctions. He's going back and forth. Roger DMs me, right? Not direct. Sends me a direct text message. Doesn't even put Justin or David, and he's like, to the point where, are you sure you're going to be able to stay up for this? Don't embarrass me, right? Like
I did send that.
Don't
embarrass us.
Yeah,
don't embarrass us.
Yeah, right. So, all right. So we're going to get started, guys. We got 10 things to give away. We just recently hit 1,500 subscribers. We are very blessed and very thankful for all of you guys who have subbed up. Our next milestone will be 2,000. We have 10 things to give away. The number one prize will be a CGC 9.8, and I will go over what we're going to do. So,
Brandon Harris I love this comment. Dude, a half-dead turtle has more energy than Manny.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, how did you look tired? You did look tired. Well, it's 10 o'clock, man, but I took a long nap, so I'm good with it. But you know what? I was just happy to be part of their crew, and then they're letting me on there. So, all right, guys. So, Raj, this is going to be our number 10 spot right here. This is going to be our number 10 item. This Aquaman right here. This was donated. This was an AOK from
Jesus Ortiz, my coworker, who I believe is on right now. So.
Right, awesome. Nice. So thank you very much, Jesus. This is going to go to a good home.
Appreciate.
We're going to find out. I love the Super Friends on the back, though. Look at that.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Very, very reminiscent of when I was a kid. So Justin is going to man this, and we're going to find out finally who our number 10 winner is.
All right, guys. So we have our 1,500 subscriber giveaway. We had quite a lot of comments in there, and shout out to everybody who commented. Thank you guys so much. And so we're going to get the comments. Looks like we had 87, and we had to do the hashtag of #3MIB. So let's get that hashtag in there. Hashtag.
All right.
Yeah, here we go.
And how many comics? So 82 people were in there. So let's pick our number 10. Coming in at number 10.
Oh, no Emmys. Stop.
Wesley Campbell. Nice to meet you in the chat.
What do we get?
In there?
Wesley Campbell, thank you. 3MIB. Love the live streams, especially unboxings. Keep it up. That's what we're here, guys, man. We love doing unboxings, especially those unannounced ones midweek. So,
right.
Would you write that down, Mr.
Yeah, we appreciate. I got it down. Appreciate the support.
All right, let's go back to
number
Otto.
9 is going to be this Funko Pop Target exclusive Silver Joker. Okay, donated again by Jesus.
Already, also donated by Jesus Ortiz.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I've been giving him some.
Now he's got like going into comic shop.
He had zero. He had like one comic, and I had like one Funko. And he's a Funko guy. He's got hundreds of them. And him and I started talking. I talked him into buying a Boxed Heroes. Now he's bought like 10 of them. He's a subscriber. His kid's buying them comic books. He's on the Torpedoes claim auction.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
See what I did there?
All right, let's get back into the next one. I can actually delete that out. All right, so our next winner, pick another winner. If you've already won, you cannot win again.
Here we go. Come on. There you go.
SS Attic. 3MIB comic hauls, CGC unboxing, and mystery boxes. Love those videos.
Very nice.
Thank you, Slabbed SS Addict.
Thank you very much for the support.
Sweet. Mr. Killian Mead in the house. Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining.
Killian Mead. I love it.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. We have a COA from Mark Wade right here. This is New 52, week 11.
That's first Kate Kane, right?
Yep, first full appearance of Kate Kane as Batwoman.
All right.
Love that book. So let's go ahead and pick another winner, guys. Let's see.
And the winner is
Joe Brown.
All right. Awesome.
I love the CGC
Downtown
mystery
Joe
box
Brown.
unboxing. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Shout out to that one thumbs down that we got, guys. Sorry, I guess you didn't comment on the video to be entered.
You can't make everybody happy.
All right. Hey, shout out Wild Bill for the $20
karate
chat.
Oh, he wants the karate chop, guys.
$20 to get it for you.
Yeah. So before we go any further, Roger and I have 27 books coming back from CGC. They're en route. And next week we are going to do a live show. And I guarantee there better be some 9/8s in this thing.
I'll tell you what.
There will be some live.
Or Justin's going to have more material for my video because I may be throwing some shit across the room.
All right.
We'll go to that video soon, folks.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the live auction.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Wild Bill.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're very, very generous of you. All right, so here we go. We have another book. This is from the Florida SuperCon, number 8. This says, to all my best wishes. This is Alan Beelman, who actually passed away recently, and very, very cool book. So this is going to be number 7.
What is that? Florida SuperCon?
Florida SuperCon, yeah.
Yeah, show that for a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets that.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah,
it is really cool. It looks like a program or
yeah, that's cool.
8, a lot of heads, a lot of floating heads on it, different characters.
Like floating heads.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's add it. So comics.
There we go. No whammies. No whammies. No.
Paul Pete.
Oh, there he is.
Love the channel. Great content. Love the mystery boxes and the spec info. Would like to see more team ups with other channels. They are a blast. Love them. Keep it.
And since then, we have done that because we give the people what they want.
Right, absolutely. We definitely took time to read all these comments, go over them. This is stuff that we've been talking about. All right, so Secret Wars number 7 by Bob Layton right here. This is the first appearance of I think this is the first appearance of somebody. I just don't know. One of those characters from the Secret Wars.
And it's signed, right?
Yeah. Signed by Bob Layton, and a book that I don't own a signature of. And I was supposed to be Bob Layton at Terrificon, but F you, COVID.
All right, let's get our next winner. Pick another winner, guys.
Here we
go.
This is so easy.
Here we go. No bankrupts. No loser turns. Nice.
Okay.
Love Snitchels, yeah.
Snitchels.
Snitchels. Like snack.
Great name.
Love 3 MIB. I love watching the unboxings and showing the slabs. Yes. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks for the support. Seriously.
Big E's knows what that book is.
Look at the big braids on Big
There he is.
First appearance of Jessica Carpenter's
See?
All right.
That's what we have. We have smart people in the live
That's right. That's why we invite smart people to hang out with us.
Never be the smartest person in the room, right?
In the live chat. Congratulations. All right. So now we've got a Scotty Young signature. Let's see. God, I hope Comic Forge got in on this. I hope he got in on it. This has a COA from Scotty Young.
Nice.
This is the little A versus little X from Marvel. All of them are on the cover. So,
all right. What's up? What we got?
What's up?
The Comic Forge has been typecast, by the way. He's just he's a straight Scotty Young guy now.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And
Paul Hurst, the winner.
Paul Hurst.
Love the unboxings. Love when you do an unboxing of slabs, trying to guess what the grade was going to be. Well, you'll see that next week when Otto and Roger have a ton.
I think people get more fun watching me be disappointed. It's like watching NASCAR for the wrecks.
Do you have a video about that?
Nobody wants to admit it.
Well, yeah, we're at 5. We're gonna let's check out a great video that I decided to put together. If you guys missed our auction, or possibly have missed the 2 times I think that we played it during our auction, this was, typically anything that Roger touches turns to dust as far as CGC. So I decided to make this quick video. So let's check it out now.
That's a rough spot. Okay.
Well, that sucked.
All right. Well, it only came back with a 4.5. So.
What is going on?
Yeah. So.
That's a 5.
As you can.
8.5.
Roger said 8.5.
8.5. Not so funny, is it?
That has the deal.
Good thing it's in plastic now.
Nice.
He's got a friend there.
He's got a friend. Really? Come on. Roger, everybody in the live chat is feeling your pain, man. They are feeling your pain.
Hose day.
It's hose day. You know, it's not good RogerLev day.
I love that. Well, that sucks.
Dude, at one point, you would actually hear yourself dropping the slab. Like, you just like drop the slab.
I came close to throwing that goddamn thing. I'll tell you.
What book was that?
The Teen Titans 12, 8.5.
Oh yeah, that's.
And then in that same block was that freaking first Morbius that came back at 4.5.
Disgusting.
Brutal.
Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. All right, so now that we're at halftime, we're at number.
They don't know who I am.
They clearly don't. Well, they do though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All right, we got back number 9 right here.
Ooh,
Nice.
By Stanley Art Germ. You know,
Claim.
this is a great cover right here. All right.
Claim.
All right.
I hope my troll account posts that.
Well, I answered this.
Okay.
All right, so let's see who's going to get the Art Germ book.
I answered this.
Anybody from New Jersey, New York?
Yeah, drum roll, please.
All right.
And
Apocalyptic Pete.
there we go.
Really
Okay.
dig the live streams and
Apocalyptic Pete.
auctions. So Apocalyptic Pete's going to get the Art Germ book. Really nice, man.
Very
Oh,
nice.
you took that away before I spelled it.
Oh, you'll see it on the rewind. Shout out to Rocket Comics for giving us a lot of these. A lot of these books that were signed are done by them at cons.
Yep.
So once con season gets back, you will see, a lot of stuff getting signed by them. So
Yeah, I can't wait. Got it.
what's next, Mr. Otto under duress?
We have a I don't know how to say it. This is not a friend, but we have a favorite here at 3 Men in the Basement, a J. Scott Campbell book.
Oh,
I claim that too.
13, J. Scott Campbell, Jim Lee, number 1. And this is our 3rd place book right here.
wait a minute! I didn't know we had that. I would have took that.
There you go.
It's a nice
All right.
book.
So, Roger, you see it now? Apocalyptic.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Good.
Next up,
All
top
right.
3, everyone.
Scott
There we go.
Campbell.
Early J. Scott Campbell. Oh,
Altruism.
Okay.
comics altruism.
Awesome intro, and those are some amazing prizes. I'm a fan of the unboxings, but I think that goes for everyone personally. I wouldn't change anything. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that, man. Some
That's
very
really
nice words.
Okay.
Very kind words.
Now for some slabs. All right.
Whoa.
Baby.
Shout out to both people who donated this. This is from the community. This is from the comic community. This wasn't solicited by any means. So this book right here was donated by the Butcher 105. So shout out
Jay.
over to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to him and Comic Forge group guys and stuff like that. And of course, Barry Gary and the Lords of the Long Box and all the other channels that we partner up with on a weekly basis. This is ASM 332. This is 9.4 white pages. David Michelini, Eric Larson. Cover, really cool Venom cover for all you fans out there. And this is our number 2 prize. So let's see who the winner chicken dinner is.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Fortnite or something?
Who's got it? Who's got it?
If Jay gets it, it'd be funny.
Oh,
Rowdy.
Hey, all right.
Very nice.
Nice
Keep it up.
poll.
Good work, fellas. My favorite is the impromptu talks and unboxings. Always great content. Feels like a sit down in my own living room. Very relaxed style. Never change. Another great comment that we really appreciate because that's what it is, guys.
Yeah.
We really don't have anything planned. Sometimes it's really just us guys, just comic book collectors. So we're not.
It feels the same way to us too. I mean,
we're not a news channel. We're not really like any of these, over production shows. This is what you get. You get us. So
And when we often talk about this, we want to make it feel like you are hanging out at the grotto, you are hanging out at the bar, you always have comments, and we're just, one big group of guys who love chopping it up. So, what, it's slow grind there, but you guys definitely, everybody in the live chat and everybody that comments really help drive whatever we want to do here. And it really just improves us and makes us better collectors. So shout out to all you guys. All right. Number 1, This is the grand prize. This is a 9.8. I hope my son entered it under his own account because I want it so bad. This is a great book. This was donated by Mr. Wonkers himself, IG Comic Book Community Royalty. Mr. Randy Sloan donated this. This is a complete act of kindness. Wait till you see this front and back. Whoever wins this, please display it.
It's so beautiful.
Killer. This X23 9.8 #1. This is the Women of Marvel variant right here. And this was done by oh my god, this is Jelena. This is the Djurjevic cover. If I'm saying
oh yeah, Marco Djurjevic. Yeah.
Show the back. Show the back.
Here's the back. Ready?
Oh, so awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's tough to get that glare. It's basically it's a cover swipe of
it's a cover swipe, but it's like a ghost.
It's a ghost of the NYX3, her first.
NYX, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
I would display the back.
I know. You almost
if I own that. Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a great book.
That's a great book right here. So,
well, who's it belong to?
Let's find out.
First, we're gonna get because it is the 9.8. Yeah, and now the winner.
Oh yeah,
this is a big one, guys. Thank you guys so much for making us get to 1,500. So see who's gonna be the big winner. #1. Really exciting. Hope it's my troll account. Natalie,
all right.
Just started subscribing to 3MIB. I'm very happy I did. I honestly enjoy the special guest videos where you guys talk about your collections and how you guys got into comics. I found that this channel is a great way to get more into the comic book community. Would love to see some live auction videos or just live videos in general. Well, Natalie, thank you for being a new subscriber because all that stuff just made you a winner.
That's right.
Congratulations. And thanks for the support.
Thank you.
Right, and just like you said, we just did an auction last week with Gary. It was very successful. We had a great time. I think
2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning.
We really appreciate everybody that was hanging out with us too. I mean, over 200 people until 2:30 in the morning. It was just
amazing,
absolutely amazing. And there were people that appreciated the books we were putting up there, and we weren't getting, $5 bids on books that were worth $100. It was people who were bidding because they knew what they were worth. They were getting a deal. So we really appreciate everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And just to piggyback on that, I mean, guys, we basically, I had my mystery boxes and then I had we did so many lots. What you guys didn't really see in the background is towards the end when it was just me, Roger, and Dave, every time I sold a book, I was running back to my collection to find books that I think would be, auction worthy. So you didn't really see that. So every time towards the end, man, every book that I was kept pulling, I had to go and run and grab that book because I had nothing left. And I didn't want to not, have around. I wanted to provide stuff because we had so many people still with us. I'm sure if I wasn't delusional at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, we can tell you were delusional because Dave's like, I can go about 2 more. I said, let's go 2. I could have went 6 more, but let's go 2. And Justin gets on and goes, all right, this is our last round.
I was like, yeah,
all right,
so I like
screw
that.
the text message.
So, my comment to that was when we were talking about planning this, and Justin was planning his mystery boxes, and he made like 3 of them. He's like, man, I hope they all sell. And then when they sold in the first round, he had to run back, and he was like making more pizza. It's like we ran out of pizza. He had to go back and start cooking it up, man.
Would those last 2 minutes at a maximum?
Yeah, not even.
Yeah,
I thought it was great. I mean, I had a bunch of slabs for buy it nows, and people saw like if they made me an offer that was fair, I took it. It's not like we were there to sell stuff, and people were generous, knowing they weren't trying to buy stuff for half what it was worth, and we weren't trying to sell it for twice what it was worth. So it was a great night.
It was a great night. Great. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who stuck with us and gone it again. We are planning another one, but we don't want to water it down, so we will have one relatively soon, just not next week.
Yeah, well, I don't have a comic book store either, so I mean, there's just so much content you have.
Yeah, I gotta reload.
Yeah, I gotta replenish the stock. Guys, with our CGC stuff coming back, I mean, that's really what helps us get good books because it's definitely tough when you're doing an auction and you say, well, it's a VF, it's a fine. I'm sure people can just go online and maybe take that up, but I mean, us doing it live is you really have to bid quick. But if you have CGC stuff, at least you guys know the grade, so it's a lot easier to sell a graded book than it is the raw book because there's no question. If it's a 9.0, it's a 9.0. No one's going to tell you otherwise. So
right. Absolutely. So that was it. So congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the support. Once we hit 1750, then we will start gathering stuff for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So I promise you, 2,000 is going to be an absolute milestone for our channel, and I can't wait to show that to you guys. So
big stuff.
Right. Now, who wants to go next? Roger, why don't you go?
It's me. Yeah, all right. I got some stuff to show. All right, so I finally got this because my buddy at the LCS decided not to order it for me.
Nice.
So I like just got it. I have not had a chance to read it. You know, I'm loving this story. Absolutely. I had to order it from IDW, and they sent me this thing. This thing is pretty cool. It's a new story that's coming up from IDW. It's called Sleeping Beauties, and it's by Stephen and Owen King. And it's based on a book that they wrote together. So it's you know, it's like a half a dozen pages. It was a little strange at first, but I think there's some crackheads in here, and so. But I think the story is going to be neat. I don't know where they're going to take it, but it comes out in a few months. So, see, I bought this. I bought this on eBay. I bought this. This came out.
Hey, there you go.
I just sold one, so I had to replace it, right?
Very nice. Very nice.
Then I got this lot of books from Mr. Let in the. I'm not sure if it could. I think it was the NY Warriors, or yeah. Saturday night. I don't remember who. Big Lion Cat, BLC's channel. So it's basically a whole run of the Eternals. So I got number 2, 3, another 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, an 8, a 9, a 10. I got 3 number 11s for some reason, a 13 and 15. But the biggest thing,
oh boy,
is I got 3 number 1s.
Oh my God! Look at this guy! Wow.
So 3 number 1s. I mean, one of them was not in the best of shape. 2 of them aren't the best of shape. I mean, he did say that, but one of them was not bad. You know, but what do I know? Let's find out when we send it out to Rocket and have it graded.
There you go.
All right, I picked this one up also from eBay. You know, everybody's specking, and if you can get it for cheap, why not try it? So Thorough was talking about this on his channel when he was chopping it up, and this is the first appearance of Harry Osborn as Venom.
Nice.
So nice. You know what? He was talking about it. I checked it on eBay. It didn't cost me a hell of a lot, so why not? These books I got on the Big To-Dos auction with TiVo. I'm sorry, what I don't remember. Comics and Tunes, is that the name of the
toys?
Comics, Tunes, and Toys. So first I got Star Wars. I'm gonna put this here. 5, 6, and 7.
Nice, cool books.
Yeah,
very nice.
It didn't cost a hell of a lot, and I thought it was cool. I got Fantastic Four 601.
Oh, I like that.
The yellow
yeah, I was saying that's a great book.
Yeah,
a little swipe action.
Yeah, that's this Hulk swipe, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really, really cool. The yellow cover, and it's in phenomenal condition. So I may send this in.
That's like what, like a 1 in 100, I think. I forget. Well, that's not going to say it, but I'm pretty sure it was a high ratio. I remember
1 in 50. It says on the sticker price.
There you go. And I'm sure nobody was ordering 50 copies of Fantastic Four at that time.
No, not right, exactly. And then he had a stack of them. I guess Liefeld showed up at the store and signed a bunch of reprints of this. So I have a reprint of the Humans 98 signed by Liefeld. So what the hell? I'll send this to CBCS. I didn't even think about the fact that you could send this to CBCS and have it verified.
Yeah.
Until someone sent me a text message and said if I could, I'd buy all of them.
Yeah, that was me.
But yeah, it was you. by the time he said that, there was one left, so I did get it.
Yeah, that was me.
I bought this on. I think I bought this from Gamma.
Oh, Michael Turner.
Turner the burner right there.
This is pretty cool. Fathom preview system one, first appearance of Fathom. Really cool book.
Nice.
I think what happened was they were all just doing like we're doing, showing books and stuff, and he was itching so bad to sell stuff. Thorough was like, "Go ahead, dude," and I bought that from him.
Nice.
This I don't remember. It was the same group of guys I bought this from. I don't remember.
Our mailman was working double time.
I think I might have gotten this from Wink Inc. that his name? Mr. Winky? Whatever the hell his name is. On that.
Oh, look at that.
You guys know how much I love this freaking cover.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
Absolutely love this cover. So this is a 9/4 signed by Warren Lowe. Absolutely beautiful. I have a print, like 11 by 17 print. It has the different Catwomans in the background on that one, but that's my next. If I could find that, that would be amazing. To have this picture with the version with all of the Catwomans in there.
That's
graded
nice.
would be phenomenal. It was not easy to find. And last but not least, for sure, on my bucket list that I was able to check off thanks to the brother.
Hey, oh my god.
Nice, man.
Is that for sale? Is
Dave,
that
you
for
just
sale?
put on the gauntlet right there, Dave.
NFS. No. I have been, I have this at I had it at a lower grade, and I've been really wanting it as part of my collection. And so I have this signed, triple signed.
Yes, you do.
At
It's
like
one of your
a
first
9,
books, right?
Yeah,
Raj?
I had it triple signed at Terrificon.
Yep.
And it was, I had Ron Friends, Breeding, and Roger Stern, all three of them. But
Yeah.
it came back like a 9/4, so it's still a cool book. But first black suit and a 9/8.
You still have the 9/4 too?
Yeah, I haven't got rid of that.
Oh, look at that, Johnny Two Time.
Not quite sure I would get rid of that. I don't know. I waited. Brett Breeding decided that he was going to enjoy the casino the night before so much that he was going to show up 3 hours late for his signing. And by that time, the witness from CGC is like, I can't wait in this line anymore because he's not even sitting there yet.
Oh,
So I had to. It wasn't cool, but yeah, you do what you do. We love what we do, and I waited in line, and it's a pretty cool.
But that was almost your first CGC submission, I think, right? Like that was.
No, that was back. No, the first one I did was when I was at Rhode Island, and I had Neil Adams and Roy Thomas sign my Tomb of Dracula #1.
Correct. Okay, right.
And then I submitted that. That was the first one.
Yeah, awesome, great books, man.
Nice.
Before I'm gonna get my stuff organized, Raj, we got a lot of new names in the chat, man. You want to?
Yeah, let's go. See if I can find any. Brandon Paris, Snickles.
Oh, Snitchel's one.
Snitchels.
Yeah, you're a winner.
FLE, winner, chicken dinner. Sydney Hale's on.
Me and Sydney were talking today. I sent you guys that screenshot of our
oh yeah,
message.
that was awesome.
Subiday. Let me see. Texas FLE. Peter DeLuca is on. Excuse me. Swing Time. Woody 1. Travis Knott. I'm sorry. Travis Knott.
Yep.
Kevin Harris. Let's see. Kirk Decker.
Well, that's a cool photo for Woody 1.
AG Surfer.
Oh, that's great.
Let me see who else we got on here in this new. Janet Montemayor. Montemayor. She was on
the raffle. We did do the winners, guys. So you guys can go back after the show is ended to check back if you won or not.
Right. And so just to answer your question, what we're going to do is I will do a video for our 2,000 subscriber video contest. And in that, you guys are going to have to comment #3MIB and something that you like about our show. But we're not even at that point yet. You need to hit 1750. So please comment and share and like our videos. Help grow our channel.
All right. So Janet, what we did is for our 1,500 subscriber, Everett made a video showing off the prizes. And you had to watch that video and #3MIB with a comment. So that was ongoing until we hit the subscriber. And tonight we took all the people who #3MIB, randomized them and gave away those 10 prizes.
Right on. Awesome. All right. So now let me get into my comic book quest that's been happening. So before I get actually started with the comic books, I want to give a shout out to Ink Jedi and the Comic Book Fiend Club and just tell you how great this community is because although Ink Jedi is out of New Jersey, we are, because of this community, and I'm thankful for all you guys, we are able to access stuff from all over the country when things get available. So as you guys know, there's no more Toys R Us, so there's no more Toys R Us exclusives. And Target and Walmart, they have their own exclusives. So now there was a Doctor Strange Funko Pop coming out. And in my later years of collecting, I've become through my years of loving Steve Ditko, I become a huge Doctor Strange fan as of now because I can actually understand it. Because when I was a kid, I didn't understand the ethereal plane and the astral plane. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. So now I get it a little bit more. I still don't get the whole thing, but I get it. So anyway, short story long is I said, hey, listen, they're coming out with this line of blacklight figures for Funko. And I didn't realize how hot they would be, but they are like the hottest pops going. And he told me, Ink Jedi said, Otto, people were waiting in line for these, but thank God he was able to get me one. So I was able to pick up the Doctor Strange Funko Pop right here as an act of kindness from Ink Jedi. And and you can see how awesome it is. I don't own a blacklight, but it's still going to go in my Doctor Strange display. So I can't wait to show this off. Just a very,
Stop
very
lying.
cool. Well, I really do. I do. Sorry about that. That's the 80s in me, right? Okay, there you go. So got that. Pretty cool. And then about a week and a half ago, thanks to another member of the Comic Book Fiend Club, Stampede, out of Philly, he referred a local friend of his from Connecticut, where we live, and told me he had a collection. So made a connection with him, said, hey, Otto, I'm a friend of, I've been talking to Stampede, said you might be interested. I said, look, guys, I don't necessarily buy collections, but I'll take a look at it. So we made a deal, and I was able to pick up some really cool stuff. And I'm going to show you some of the highlights, and it's not all the highlights, but some of the cool stuff that was in it. And it was definitely Batman heavy. And that's why I need my good friends like Nemesis Prime and Dave in the Cave and Roger to tell me what's good about this. But I do know that this metal one, because he did tell me, was autographed by Snyder and Capullo at Terrificon. And nice. I was actually at that Terrificon, and the line was huge. So, and I didn't wait, but turns out I did get it. So I'm going to keep this for the PC. Very cool metal. My only 2 signatures by Snyder and Capullo. So that was in the collection. Another fun book, which the more I'm watching it, the more I really appreciate it, is the Flash 141, the first appearance of the Time Race. Dave, does anybody know? Am I right about that? The Black Flash, right?
Yeah,
the Time
Black
Race.
Flash. Yep. He was in the show a few times,
Yes, absolutely, right. So this was buried in there too. So not a super key, but if you're a Flash fan like I am, good to have. Next up, now we're getting into the nitty gritty of some really cool stuff, and I will let my compadres tell me why these are good books. And I know this is a good book because I see it all the time. Batman 666.
There you
go.
It's first Damian Wayne as Batman in the future.
Okay, awesome book. And all these books are in really good shape. So once I do another CGC invoice, this is definitely going to go off the CGC. So I'll pick that up. Now we have another book, which Justin said was important too. 655 right here.
First Damian.
Okay, there we go. So really, really cool. This book was one of the older books in the collection, and it's a Neil Adams cover. And I remember having this sticker for some reason as a kid.
First Professor Pig too.
Oh, yeah, 666. Yeah, because it's futurish.
Okay, nice. All right. So 2 Batman books and another book right here. This is Batman 241, very iconic Neil Adams cover. So happy to have this book. And I don't think I'm going to sell this. I think I'm going to keep this for my collection because this is very nostalgic to me growing up. Now, another book, which is my second copy, but this copy is in a much better shape, and it's a very iconic. No, Dollar Bin Fodder, thank you for showing up. TiVo, you did not win. But thanks for coming back and looking. All right, so this is another book, Detective Comics 475, the Joker Fish Guns.
Yeah, Laughing Fish.
The Laughing Fish, nice. Definitely a gradable copy. Its spine looks good. Everything looks good about this.
Yeah, the singing fish on the wall was stolen from that.
What's that? Yeah.
The singing fish on the wall was stolen from that.
There we go. Nice book. All right. Now, when I saw this, I knew which one this was. So this is Batman 474, the first appearance of Deadshot.
Nice.
So
nice.
Cool.
You know what stinks? I have that book, and they don't notate that on the CGC label that it's his first Silver Age appearance. Or even second appearance, because he only appeared one other time, and it was back in the 50s, which is Batman like 59 or 49. Oh, so it's like so crazy. He went from having like a top hat and cane to that.
Right.
That was it.
Nice. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll tell him, Justin. Tell him who we are. Maybe they'll change it.
Never. You delivered some books to the brother?
I did. Dave Levesque, the silk screener for the stars, right here. The silk screener, the printer, the mad scientist behind all the T-shirts, 3MIB, Lords of the Long Box, and the NY Warriors. He won some books on NY Warriors auction, and to save money on shipping, I just dropped them off. There you go. Right. So cool book right there. Now, I knew this book because of Justin. This is Batman 327, the first appearance of Killer Croc.
You really got some good books there. Jesus.
Nice.
It's also a first appearance of somebody else, I think, right?
Jason Todd, man.
Jason Todd. There you go. And again, man, these books are absolutely clean, and I'm going to send these off. And believe it or not, it actually had a first appearance of Black Mask. So here I go from having no Black Mask over 3 years to having 2 copies. But I actually gave that to Uncle Frank for all the work that he's been doing and helping out 3 Men in the Basement.
Now I field that question, Everett?
Yeah. When will we all be having another live auction? So we want to have one soon, but we don't want to saturate it. So we were talking maybe late July, guys, right? That's what we were thinking about doing.
Maybe even like in August. We don't want to step on Gary either.
Right,
one in mid-July. So
yeah. So we will definitely let you guys know.
It won't be right away, but it won't be too far away.
Right. And we have to replenish our supplies, you guys, because we want to make sure we got everything.
Yeah, we got to wait for our books to come back from the CGC and Rockets.
Yeah. So I did find this one book, which I thought was really neat, and I forgot what this was. I think this was a 1 in 25 Star Wars Darth Vader number 4. And I don't know the significance of this. I forgot who did this cover, but I thought this was pretty neat. So if anybody in the live comment knows whose this was, just let me know, or who did this cover. But this was definitely something that stood out.
That's a cool book.
Great saber. Look at Darth Vader and his lightsaber right there.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool looking book.
Yeah, good contrast. All right. Now, the next book is a book that I was collecting these for a while, and I never saw these, and I couldn't believe it was in it. You can just sell me the bad books. I'll take care of them. Yeah, I'm sure you will, AA Comics. I'm sure you will. So I collected all of these, but I didn't know where this book came from. But when it was in the top loader, I said, this is kind of important. Unfortunately, there is one color breaking tick on it. So this won't come back in 9.8. But this is the Atomic Comics Red Hulk. Or Hulk number 1, the Red Hulk.
Yeah. Red Hulk.
Yeah. So don't know. It's pretty.
$10 super chat from Matt Force. Thank you so much.
Yeah, awesome.
Really appreciate that, brother.
Yep.
Looking forward to being live with you on Sunday.
Nice. There we go. So I picked this book up, and this book is going to head off to CGC also. Also in this collection was 2 Teen Titans 12 number 2s, which I'm not showing off. Those are already packed up. I don't want anybody to. I don't want to handle those books too much. Who knows? If it gets knocked down to an 8.5 off-white pages, I might kill myself. So,
that sucks.
Yeah, it would suck. Imagine if that happened. Could you imagine what would happen if that came back? You send a modern book in and it comes back off-white pages. And then there was a Batman 251, great copy. That was already spoken for, though that's going to go to somebody in the comic book community. And the last book, which I was really surprised to see, and a hot book that's coming up, that everybody's kind of going after, and especially with all the moderns, I was really surprised to see this book in there. Silver Surfer number 3, the first appearance of Mephisto, square bound book in great shape. So I'm gonna hold on to this book for a while. I'm gonna send all my Silver Surfers aren't graded, but my 1, my 3, and my 4, I'm gonna wait to hold those off. So so shout out. I can't think of the person's name who sold me these books, but we came up with a fair price. He was very happy with it. I was very happy with it. And we're just making things move. So shout out to the community for helping me pick up this collection. So as those books get sent to CGC, you guys will know what we get. I just did a 25 pre-screen 9.8 lot that I'm going to mail out tomorrow. What a pain in the ass that was. And I know we have done. Can you guys just go over real quick, because we're only going to kick it for like 5 more minutes, but can you go over what it entails? So I had to actually refer to Justin. So as I was filling it in, there isn't a Justin, go ahead. Why don't you say there isn't a notch, there isn't a button you check yet until you what?
Until you reach 25 books, whether it's 25 of one copy or 25 total issues. Until you get to the screen before you actually finally submit, they actually it's a little notation on the bottom that says pre-screen books, and then it has a drop down and it lets you pre-screen everything from 9.8 all the way down to 0.5, I guess.
Okay.
So you can't pre-screen a 9.9, you can't pre-screen a 10, but if you're doing modern books and they're pretty much anything from, I'd say 1990, 2000 and up, you really should be pre-screening at 9.8s because there should be no point for you to send in 25 books if you really don't want to. You're maximizing your money, because at the end of the day, if it's not a 9.8 and it comes back a 9.6, you could be losing money. Or if it doesn't come back a 9.8 and it comes back like a 9, then you're really bad if it's a modern book that's not really super hot.
Yeah, but when you make that decision, Justin, do you look at the fact that there are some books? Let's take ASM 361 for example. A 9.6 may go for 200, but a 9.8 goes for 500. There's a giant leap between those two grades. Do you look at that before you decide? Because if there's only a $20 difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8, isn't it still worth getting a 9.6 at a slab instead of having it bounce back?
Well, I mean, depends on what you want to do. I mean, if you want to pre-screen, then pre-screen 9.6s, but then you run the gambit of getting more books back in 9.6s than 9.8s. I mean, I don't mind, I've been doing this 9.8 thing, and we'll talk about the next thing after this, but I've been sending in pre-screen 9.8s. I've done 5 invoices so far. My say shittiest invoice was 13 or 14 out of 25, which is only half. Some of them I've gotten 19 out of 25. So, I mean, I'm happy with getting 9.8 because at least I know that they are 9.8. So.
Right. And then you can determine whether you want it 9.6 or 9.8, which I thought was interesting, or any grade. And Dave, do you want to field how they bill you for that? So, you're going to send in all 9.8s at 20. So you're going to get 9.8s at the 20. But Dave, what happens? You don't get charged all that right away, right?
Well, no, they'll if your book doesn't hit the 9.8 pre-screen, they only charge a $5 to ship it back, which is nice. I mean, you're not getting hit for the full $20-ish if it's not the grade that you want. So
right. Okay.
So let me ask you this: so you get that bill before you get the books, right?
No. Let me just field Jeff's geeks. So each book can be pre-screened for different grades, though, right? No, all 25 have to be screened the same. So if you pre-screen them all at 9.6s, the grades cannot come back less than 9.6. So it's either 9.6, 9.8, possibly 9.9 or a 10, but it's hard. But it's never going to be like, I want.
Wait, one of these?
Oh, jeez. Yes.
So to answer your question, Roger, what happens is if you pre-screen, you don't get billed until they ship the books back to you, because they don't know what they're actually charging you.
No, but right. What I'm saying is, but do you get that bill before you get the books?
Yes.
So there's a chance that how many 9.8s you get.
I mean, if you're really that math smart, if you really want to break it down, if you really, really have to be that way, but it's tough because you really wouldn't know, because you figure if they're $18 a book, $5 per pre-screen. I mean, if you really want to think about it that way, but
yeah, then you have to factor in all the shipping.
Figuring shipping and handling and other fees. There's no way that you'd have to be, a mathematician.
Right. And then just so you guys know,
we go out of our way not to know the grades. So
right,
exactly.
Yeah. And then just so you guys know, after 25 books, though, there is a separate shipping fee. And Roger and I, the noobs that we were, we didn't know that when we sent in 27 books. And now we got 2 books coming randomly in 25. So, and Roger, goddamn right, we could have pulled 2 of those books out of there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We could.
And that just cost us a whole
2 years.
Fee, so. Yeah, it is too much math, right, Jedi? So, guys. So we've been doing exactly what we wanted to do. We showed you some collections. I don't have anything else to talk about right now, and I think we're good, right, fellas? Is there anything else we want to bring up before we wrap up?
I do.
Oh, Justin has something. There you go.
Yeah. So for the guys watching the live show now, and anybody watching the rewind, and it'll be posted on Instagram, I am coming up with a 3 Men in the Basement mystery box.
God damn it. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So if you guys saw the auction last week, you know what my mystery boxes entail. Right now, I'm trying to iron out the details, but coming in probably July, I'm finalizing some stuff. It's going to be a low number of mystery boxes. You're going to be guaranteed 9.8 CGC books. It's going to be a low number. There is going to be a grand prize. So, stay tuned for details either on IG or on YouTube, or I'm going to make a video. And let me tell you guys, they're going to go fast. I'm not making a lot. It's probably going to be between 20 and 25, but to have a 20 to 25 ratio to get a nice grand prize or some CGC books and raw books. And I'm not talking shitty torpedo stuff.
Stuff that you would burn. Not that I would ever burn them, but
It's called kindling.
kindling, yeah.
Once I iron out the details, and I'm trying to get some one other person to help us out on that. So once the final details are there, follow me on Instagram, or we'll make a video. Probably Instagram, because the moment all 20 to 25 get claimed, that's it, guys. We're going to do this on a one-time thing. Maybe I'll do it again in 6 months, depending on how good this goes. So that's all.
I have this question as well as Jeff the Geek.
Sure. When you pre-screen, do you have CCS press them before?
Can you have?
Yes, you can. But why waste the money on CCS and the time that they do it when you can send it to Rocket Comics? And if you send 25 books to Rocket Comics, have them press it, and then have them send it directly to CGC and tell them that you want to pre-screen at 9.8.
Thanks for noticing the Comic Forge.
Yeah, there you go. Very smart. That's what I would. CCS.
I love my box.
CCS just takes absolutely way too long, just in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, that's my own thoughts about that. And Rocket would do such a better job. They've just absolutely fire when it comes to what they've been doing for us and everything like that. So, yeah. So we had a great time, you guys. We kicked it. Next week, Thursday, I believe, is our show. Before the 4th of July. We're going to do a live unboxing. I believe Roger is coming back to the Millennium Falcon.
Yes, we're going to do our first live show with post-pandemic.
Yeah, post-pandemic, right?
Me being in the grotto with Everett.
Back in the
fear
old
of losing an eye at a karate chop. Nobody knew what chances I was taking until that little gift.
Until that video came up. There you go.
Now you realize how dangerous it is at the grotto behind that bar.
Especially when the 9.8s are popping, right?
But I gotta tell you, man, I get another Teen Titans 12 8.5 situation, and you ain't gonna worry about a karate chop. It's gonna be Otto's gonna lose his head when I throw that book at him.
Yeah. We do have a question. How do you guys contact us? Okay, so guys, on Instagram, I'm Everett_Otto. I'll type that in right here. Please DM me on Instagram your information, and I will get those books out to you in a timely manner. So on Instagram, on IG, I'm Everett_Otto, and you can direct message me there, and I will get the books out to you.
I also threw mine up there. If you guys want to throw yours up there, so they can contact any one of us.
Yeah,
should be following us anyway. So
right, and even in this video, you guys comment if there's something that you want to hear us, something else you want to hear us talk about. If you have any direct questions, if there's anything that we can field, I'm not the smartest one. That's why I hang out with these guys. So I'll let these guys answer all those hard questions. So, and sometimes I'll ask them the question, and I'll tell you that I'm answering it just to make me look a little smarter. But anyway, so Roger, we're going to go around the horn. Any parting words for everybody watching tonight?
No, I appreciate everybody. What I always say, the most valuable thing you can give to me is your time. So between the auction and nights like tonight, when we have all these people watching us and chopping it up on the chat with us, I really do appreciate it. I gotta say goodbye to Matashi Zed. We're gonna miss you. Wish I could go to Canada for your funeral, and I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you very much.
All right, very nice. Thank you very much for that. Dave in a Cave, any parting words for you? Anything planned? How's your channel going? Sub up to Dave in a Cave.
Yeah, please do. We just eclipsed over 200 subscribers. I have a giveaway video to do. I have a haul video to do. So definitely some good stuff coming on the channel. So Dave in the Cave here on YouTube, Dave in the Cave 1 on Instagram, and hey guys, it's always fun.
Absolutely. Thanks. All right. And Nemesis Prime, mystery boxes coming up, mail calls coming in. What else, my friend?
Other than the mystery boxes that I just spoke about, a lot of the guys in the comic book community. Yes, Roger, you have a 9.8. That's great. We will be doing a comic book crawl on Monday. The 4 of us, as well as some other people in the YouTube community, IG community. So we're going to a bunch of shops in Connecticut, and we're going to be filming it. We're going to be taking photos. So be sure to check out our Instagram so you can find that. We'll definitely be doing some type of live show, and some people are going to be putting a video together based on that. So be sure to check us out sometime next week. We'll be in Connecticut,
it's going to be
rolling
through
shops. So
we'll be plastering everywhere. I think Gary's vlogging it, so we'll definitely be.
Yep. So Everett.
So guys, thank you very much. I just want everybody to know that I'm under duress. Why is Otto under duress? Otto can't find his. Otto can't find his Justice League #1. And I thought it was in this area, and it's been in this area for a long time, and it's not here now. So I have no
if
idea.
you were in the auction Friday and you receive a Justice League #1, we hope that you have enough morality to send it back to this meatball.
Yes.
Yeah. Or on the auction on Tuesday with the MY Warriors. So
yes, right. So it's somewhere.
Dave, before we sign off, why don't you put your link to your YouTube channel in the chat, because people are asking where to find it. So I might as well put it in there.
Right. So that is a situation that I have to deal with. So that's why I'm under duress. But being on with you guys tonight has definitely helped me out. Shout out to my wonderful wife. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary yesterday. So that was a very big milestone for
Josh Grav. Yes, we are well aware of that fact. And we're not only hitting up the ones that are open, but a couple of them are opening up just for our comic crawl.
That's right. That's right. So we did reach out to some of the owners of a couple stores and said, hey, you know what? If I brought you X amount of people, would you open up? And they said, if you bring me X amount of people, I absolutely will. So we definitely try to make things happen here on 3 Men in the Basement. So after this, note that our next show is going to be next Thursday, and we're going to wrap up, man. Congratulations to all the winners. Find me on Instagram, you guys. You are all winners. Comment, like, share our videos. We want to get to 1750 so we can get up to 2,000. So on behalf of Roger Levesque, on behalf of Dave in the Cave, on behalf of Nemesis Prime, and I am Everett Otto. We are 3 Men in the Basement, and we are out. Peace.
Right.